Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I'm doing a book haul, and oh my god, I mean, it just keeps happening, but I have had like 3 stacks of books in my room for like 2.5 months because I've been waiting for the rest of the books that I bought to come before I hauled. So it's been great. I mean, they should have been in my shelf to look pretty, even though I totally don't have any room. But they have just been there as big stacks bothering me because, I don't know. I don't even know how to fix them in my shelves after I filmed this. It's a bother. I have 41 books here. I didn't buy all this myself. I got some for gifts from friends because I have really nice friends as per usual. Some I got for work and stuff. That's my excuse really, but I will try to like run them through them quickly like I done in my past book hauls because really I don't have time to talk about them all. These are the books I bought in September and October, and some I ordered in October I think, and then like got them now in November because there were November releases. Yahoo! I don't have actually any specific order this time. Usually I haul after the order I have bought them in, but now I'm just going through the piles. Great. We can start right off with My Hero Academia volume 15. This is the 15th volume in the series, the newest one that came out in English, and it is about a bunch of heroes going to a hero school, and it's fun and really sweet. Runaways, Best Friends Forever by Rainbow Rowell and Chris Anka. This is volume 2 and the new Runaway series, and it is about these kids here that have superpowers, and it's in the Marvel universe, and they try to save the day, I guess. The original story was about them running away from their parents, and we pick up again-ish after that. I think. I don't even know because I haven't read the other one, which is bad, I guess. I'm sorry. Vengeful by V. Schwab. This is the version I got in my old crate Vengeful box, and it has this really nice sign page, which I just had to show you. And this is the second book in the villain series, and it is about villains. And it is so good. Throne of Glass, the collector's edition, the UK version, and it is beautiful. I had to get this because I'm trash, and I really want the other one too because I'm double trash, but that really shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Bridge of Clay by Marcus Zusak. I managed somehow to get a hold of Hello, a signed version. Oh my god, it is beautiful. I don't actually know what it's about. I just love the book Thief and I want to read this, and I think it is historical fiction. Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. It is an enormous break, the final book in the Throne of Glass series. I want to read this so much. I actually sort of want to die because I want to read it so much, but I haven't read Tower of Dawn yet. It's so thick and I have so little time to read already, and I'm doomed, and it's just here teasing me, but it is beautiful and I love to touch it and look at it and feel pain. Two Dark Terrains by Kendra Blake. This is the 3rd book in One Dark Throne series. I don't even remember the name of the series anymore, and I haven't read any of them, but they're supposed to be like really dark fantasy where the 3 triplings who are fighting for the crown, and like one of them will survive and has to kill the other triplings to be queen in this country, and I guess the story develops from there, and it sounds really good, and I'm just buying up the whole series because that's how I roll. Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson. And I just realized this came out like last year, so it just seems so late. But initially I was not going to buy this edition because it doesn't match my other editions, but then at the same time I know that this will go out of print in hardcover in the UK eventually, so I would never be able to get it again unless I want to pay like a foot and a leg and everything. And this cover is just so awesome. I needed this edition, and then I can collect the rest of the series in these, and then also collect the other that will match my other ones, I guess. That is my thoughts right now. I babble. The 3rd book in the Stormlock Arco series by Brandon Sanderson, which is going to be a massive fantasy series and everyone loves it, and I haven't started it yet because it's not near to finish and I don't want to suffer that much. I probably will start it eventually and suffer. So, An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. I bought the signed edition, but it got cancelled because they didn't have any more left, I assume. So I had to settle with a normal one. It is fine, it just sucked a bit since I ordered it. But this is Hank Green's book, which is John Green's brother. It's like adult sci-fi, and I think a lot of like statues or like big monuments, black monuments appear everywhere or something. And then this girl makes a video about it and she goes sort of viral, and then we like try to figure out what the hell is going on, and is aliens invading? Who knows? 6 of Crows by Lee Bardugo, and this is the beautiful collector's edition. I had to get it, and clearly you can see where all my money goes. I'm not even sorry. I just needed this in my life and it's beautiful. And this is about 6 outcasts in the society who decides to go on this really big heist. It's lots of fun and pain. Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Negan. This is like a YA new fantasy and I got it in my favorite, so it has nice pink edges. It sounds really dark and people have loved it. So I am really excited to see what I will think about it when I eventually will read it. A Very Large Expanse of the Sea by Thara Mafi. I can never say her name and I just feel so bad. This is her newest release and it is about a Muslim team in the year after 9/11, and I just know it deals with a lot of difficult themes and it's an almost a story from her and it just sounds amazing. I read like a little expert of it once upon a time when that came out and I fell in love with it and I really want to read it soon and it sounds just so good. I am really excited for it. Pride by E.B. Soulboy. This I got in the Oak October box together with the next read, and this is a Pride and Prejudice retelling set in Brooklyn and following lots of people of color, which sounds great and I just heard so many good things and I am so excited for it. Also, the insides is just so beautiful. The inside. Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa, which I got with Pride in the October box. And this is a story based on Japanese folklore and mythology and shit. And I am studying Japanese. I am interested in everything Japanese, which makes me really interested and excited for this story. And I just heard a lot of good things and I am excited for it. I am excited for so many things and I have said excited so many times in this video. The point is I am really excited and I don't have any time and it's impossible to choose books to read, like always. Jenta som ble igjen by Jojo Moyes. This is a Norwegian version of The Girl Who Was Left Behind, which Jojo Moyes published in English like years ago. This is like an arc of the Norwegian version, which I got an award. I did enjoy Me Before You, and I'm interested in this book in general. I just don't know yet if I will read it in this version or if I will just pick up the English one. Choices in Life, I don't know. But I don't actually know what it's about. It's a Girl Who Was Left Behind. Haha, funny. So funny. Kompis by Hasse Hope, which is a Norwegian-ish fantasy book because it is set in the future or something, or like they make a robot or something. I don't know. Kompis can be translated into buddy, I guess, and it has gotten a lot of nice reviews and it sounded really fun, so I just took the review copy we had at work. So I am excited to pick this up eventually when I do. The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson, the 10th anniversary edition. Now I have the full trilogy in these editions and I'm very pleased because they are beautiful. Happy face! Another by Yukito Ayatsuji. This is the novel which the anime Another was based upon and the manga. It's about this class who a lot of death starts happening and then they're trying to figure out why. I guess I can say that. It's sort of a mystery slash thriller, so it's a lot of things going on here. But this edition is really pretty. Order Fits Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera, and I have been so excited for this release, like seriously. And it's about these two guys here that have a meet cute at the post office and then we'll see how their relationship develops from there. I actually have no idea because I don't know, for some reason I never see spoilers for anything anymore. And I want to read it so badly and it just looks so cute and also probably going to be a bit sad as well. Darius the Great is Not Okay by Abid Koram. I'm fully aware that I do not know how to pronounce that name and I am sorry. This is about a boy who his family is from Iran and then he goes back there for summer, I think, to visit his family and he's like doesn't feel like he will fit in, I think, and then like he meets people and his life changes in a way meeting all these people and just heard so many great things and I want to read it so badly. And I really like the title, how it rhymes, and I really like the cover and it just seems so good. Black Wings Beating by Alex London. This is a new YA fantasy series and I just heard so many good things about it and I had to order it and I don't actually know what it's about, but I just know it's supposed to be really good and I think I will love it a lot. Mirage by Samaya Dodd. Again, I'm sorry. And this was in my September Fairy Loot, I think. I know it's supposed to be romance in it, but that's about it. And I have nice purple edges. Down and Across by Arvin Amadi. And I picked up this book because I saw the author on Twitter and he seemed hilarious. And that's the reason I picked it up. I don't actually know what it's about, but I think I read something about it and it sounded interesting to me. And here I am, that's how I work. I'm sorry if that sounds so weird, but I'm not really sorry because that's how I live my life and my book buying. The Wicked King by Kay and Crum, and a mental health story, I'm pretty sure, and it has a really, really interesting design because the pages just like gets more and more deckled as you go through, and as the character, I think, loses his sight on reality, or what he thinks is reality. I'm not quite sure, but I just heard it's really, really good, and I just had to pick it up because I was really curious, and I think it will be a really, really, really powerful read. Starfish by Akame Don Bowman, and this is another mental health story, and I just heard great things. Don't exactly know the plot like specifically, but I just knew it sounded like something I would enjoy. The next two here come sort of together, that is Strange the Dreamer and Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor, and this is beautiful decal edges books. This one is silver, the other one is gold, and I bought them from Illumicrate. I don't know if they still have copies going, but this one was sold out everywhere, as a lot of bookworms know, and everyone wanted it. And when I saw there was a new hardcover print with these beautiful decal edges, I just had to get them. Really though, I didn't buy them, my friend bought them for me because they were so expensive, and she's super nice, so thank you, Erica. And I love them. I love them so much. They are beautiful and probably one of my favorite books on my whole shelf. Like seriously, just holding them makes me want to cry. Also because they're really heavy. The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang, and this is based upon something terrible that happened in China many years ago. But I don't want to talk too much about it because I might be wrong, and I don't want to say things that might be wrong. But it is a fantasy novel, and everyone is just flipping out about it, saying how good it is, and I needed it, and now I have it, and I will eventually soon-ish read it. We then have another edition of Muse of Nightmares, and that is the US edition, because I have the US edition of the first book, so I felt stupid only having the first one, so yeah. That's my excuse really though, but this is also beautiful, and I needed this as well. Who doesn't need two editions of a book that I haven't even read yet? 1,000 Perfect Notes by CG Juice. CG Juice is also known as Paper Fury. She's really known on Instagram and Twitter, and she makes these awesome tweets and everything, and when I saw she was releasing a book, I was like, hell yes, I need it. The cover is so pretty. If you have two editions, you can put them together and it will be a full butterfly. It is great. This is about Beck, who plays the piano, and he's like pressured to play by his really, really scary mother, but he doesn't really want to. He's like broken inside and has it really horribly, until he meets a girl named Beck and sort of changes his life. I really want to read this, but I'm just really glad I actually just finally got a copy, and I am excited, really excited. It sounds so good. In my last book haul there was a City of Ghosts, which was a US edition, and here I have City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab, the UK edition, because it is so cute and just adorable, and I needed it. It's about a girl who can see ghosts, and again, who doesn't need two versions of the same book that she haven't even read yet? Me. Siege and Storm and Rune Rising by Lee Bardugo, the new editions. I have Shadow and Bone, which I had in my last book haul, I believe, and they are just so pretty. I needed to get the whole set, obviously, so here they are, and I love them. And this is the second and third book in the Shadow and Bone trilogy, which is the first series in the Grisha world. Star Touch Stories by Washni Chakchi. This is a short story collection with stories set in the Star Touch Queen world. I haven't actually read anything in Star Touch Queen world, but I love Washni Chakchi, so I'm picking up everything that she comes out with. I'm just sad it wasn't in a pretty hardcover like the rest, because now they don't match. But again, who cares about my first world problems? Map of Days by Ransom Riggs, which is the fourth book, or the first book in the new trilogy in the Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children series, and I was actually planning to pick this up so soon. It just happened really because it was sort of on sale. I haven't even read on the other series, but here we are with this one. It's so big, I don't know what to do with myself. If Cats Disappeared from the World by Genki Kawamura. This is like another cat book. I had another cat book in my last book haul, which I also read, which was really good, and this is just another cat book by also a Japanese author. I don't know what's up, but it just happened, and it just seemed really interesting, and it has a lot of good reviews. I'm excited to read it when I do, and it seems like a quick read, so maybe I'll get to it in a billion years. Bingo Stray Dogs Volume 8, which is the 8th volume in Bingo Stray Dog. We follow an armed detective, which is full of people who have special abilities, and they solve cases where people also have abilities. It's one of my favorite manga series. I just love it so much. It is so great, and I really want to pick this up soon because I think my favorite scene of all time is in this one. The Girl from the Other Side by Nagabe. This is volume 5, and we follow this girl named Shiva who is on the outside. On the outside there's just a virus going around, so all the humans are really on the inside, and she's on the outside, and she's been there for a long time, and we are like, shit, why isn't she sick? And there's a lot of questions and a mystery, and it's just beautiful. You need to check it out. Like, seriously, it's so cute and stunning and mystical. Another edition of Vengeful, which is the UK edition with a variant of the cover, which is the Illumicrate exclusive, and it is just so beautiful. It is signed, and I just love it. And again, 2 editions. I don't have any excuses. 1,000 Beginnings and Endings, edited by Ellen O and Elise Chapman. And this is just a bunch of really known authors, Asian authors, writing stories based on Asian mythologies. And I needed this in my life. And also Roshni Chokshi is in here, so really there was no choice. I have heard great things, and it's really pretty, and I am excited to just chill with this one day in my life. Like, seriously. The last book in the haul is And the Ocean Was Our Sky by Patrick Ness, which is a Moby Dick retelling told from the perspective of the whale in Moby Dick. And I love Patrick Ness, and I was gonna pick up anything by him anyway. But these are just like the best, cutest illustrations ever. And I think I will enjoy this a lot. Oh my god, that was all the books, and it probably took forever, and seriously, yeah. Wow. Tell me down below if you read any of these and what you thought, or any books you bought recently, or whatever. And you can judge my book buying, and it's fine. I mean, don't judge me. I mean, I'm judging myself enough already. Thank you so much for watching, and you will see me soon in a new video. Goodbye!